parts out.
You know what's really sad is with all the things, Tom, that you post, and I look at the source, and I think, okay, unless it's Fox News or something quote-unquote reliable, I ignore it. But sitting here, and I realize it's people like you that know, that observe.
You can't, I'll tell you this. There's a battle going on with all those networks. Fox News, obviously, don't support Obama at all.
Right.
Which is a good thing, because we need at least one major media out there telling the truth.
Right.
You go to CNN, you got those people in there. They think
it's terrible as it sounds. They like his butthole because they don't care.
They think he's God. But these small news media, and I've been watching them, they'll be posting stuff sometimes up to 2 days before anybody else. 2 days later, Fox News finally reports on it. I've just learned from experiences like that. I trust those media.
Right. And so that's what I'm saying.
They have nothing to lose.
That's right.
You know, if Hannity comes out there and says the wrong word, he's getting fired.
Right.
Some guy that's got a little internet company trying to build some news, he's telling you the truth.
Right.
And I get a lot of my sources from those places. Because I'm telling you, you hear it first from them.
Exactly.
Paul,
They got nothing to lose.
Another good place to get information is what's called Algiers news or radio station online. And I'm telling you, they'll come out, and they're not biased.
About the one Gordon used to own?
No, I don't think he owned it, but it's really.
He did.
Well, he might have, but
I think he did. He sold it.
It's got some really good information on it, and they come out with stuff way before anybody in the United States does.
And that's another.
But now Algiers, is that in the United States base?
No,
it's in Algiers.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So would that, if I get on there, would they say, oh, she's on in Algiers? Would that target me as a possible? I'm being serious.
Targeted anyway, so what difference does it make?
If the NSA is watching everybody,
Once we're going in and reading that, it's not going to.
But Russ's point with that, their station,
is you get true.
There's a lot of those foreign stations that they don't answer to Obama.
Right.
And they don't need to answer to Obama. And they say a lot of stuff that the people in this country never hear.
And need to hear.
And should hear, and they're already in their country talking about it. And we don't know, and the government knows we don't know. Because not everybody says, hey, let's turn on that Arabic radio station, you know. And a lot of them, they translate them to American. You can watch a lot of it on YouTube.
Yeah, you can read this or listen to it however you want to do.
Right now, our country is going. It's like it was in Egypt when they were killing Gaddafi. How much of a civil war, how terrible it was. It's a shame that we were once the land of the free and home of the brave. Now,
well, back in those days,
Obama, it's just
back in those days, men were men. In today's society, everybody's a big goddamn sissy. Everybody's a sissy. Nobody wants to go against the system. Everyone talks about, well, let's go have a protest or let's have a rally. You know what? I've done that. And I shouldn't have. That's the same as going down to D.C. and begging for something. I shouldn't have to beg anybody for anything.
That's your Second Amendment right.
You know, and then everyone sits around, well, we got elections coming in 2014. You know what?
That's 2 years.
The elections have done been proven. That's how Obama got in last time. I mean, so many dead people voted.
Voted again.
The elections don't work.
Immigrants.
The only way that this country is going to be America again is if you could actually get enough people to grab those arms and stand.
I'd love it.
That's the only way.
Yep.
Elections don't work no more.
Nope.
50 years ago they probably did. But they've gotten so corrupt just like everything else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just like you don't need a valid ID to vote, but you need a valid ID to do anything else, but not to vote. Now,
thanks to Barry.
So that don't even make
old
sense
Barry.
to me.
Old Barry Sorrento.
That's right.
Who is this?
Barry. You don't know who Barry is? That's one of Obama's aliases.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, he had a different name in
Oh
college.
my God! Wake up,
supposedly.
woman! Wake up,
His
America!
name was Barry Sorrento.
Yeah, I got a picture of his ID card.
I do too.
I'll show you on my phone there a little bit.
Okay, Michelle.
Where's his birth certificate? No one knows.
Michelle,
Well, you seen what they did?
He was born in Hawaii, Josh.
Did you hear what they did?
He was born in Hawaii.
Did you hear what they did with the birth certificate? The last scandal type thing that I heard. They paid off Bill O'Reilly to go on his show and say that he examined it and it's completely legit.
That ain't hard to
And
do.
he announced that on his show several times.
Did he really?
Yeah. So they was hoping that would put somebody that's so well liked like Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly says it's real, buddy, it's real. But why do you got the Arizona Police Department swearing up and down it isn't?
Yeah.
Now who's right, Bill O'Reilly or Sheriff Joe?
Now, why would Arizona be involved?
Because of Joe, what's his name?
Sheriff Joe, Apollo, whatever.
Something like that.
Somebody came to him because he has the best detective force, squad, whatever you call them, in the country. They're all volunteer, none of them gets paid. Somebody sat around and was listening to all this controversy.
Right.
And they went to him and they said, look, investigate this. Here it is. Let me know what you think. It's a fake. He's got experts that will show you anything and everything. It's been layered on, and they know it's been done on printers and computers.
Well, that's forensics. All you have to do is look at it, yeah.
And the type of font that they use ain't even the type of font that they would have been using back in those whatever year he was supposed to have been born.
Right.
And so I'm going to believe the police. I'm not going to believe Bill O'Reilly.
All right, let's cut that off there and we'll start it back up here in a minute. That way it's going to be so long when
Yeah, that was about half an hour right there.